don't hurt people,
Don't
you ain't
step
gotta
towards me again.
Shut your ass
okay?
up.
You better not step towards me again.
Shut your ass
you
up.
Right.
I'm right here.
Okay, take another step.
Physical distance.
I know.
Arms
You
length.
right.
I know the law. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. You shouldn't have a badge on, you fucking bully. This is what's going on. If the people in the community are mad about what y'all doing, you should be listening to what they say and trying to fix it. Not getting in their face talking about, I wish you would, because I will. I'm not scared. You see how many of y'all, comrades, walk 50 feet that way. Walk 50 feet that way. Excuse me, can y'all back up just a little bit? I want to display something. I'm by myself. I'm not scared of all of y'all. Right? I'm telling you, if black people are brutalized in Philadelphia, we gonna get involved. We don't want to get involved. We want to serve the community together. We want to stop the drugs and stuff together. But you can't be on both sides of the line. So you can't be punching people or stepping on their head or laughing at them while they're having a seizure and then want somebody to be nice to you. You see what I'm saying? If I did that, my comrades did that, I'd fuck my comrade up. My comrade wouldn't be walking around next to me in a uniform. And I wouldn't care if I got fired or sued or any of that shit because I stand for it. You supposed to stand for that. You see what I'm saying? So if you, right, but that shit right there wasn't peaceful.
I got you, but then I remove it.
I hear you, but what I'm saying to you is, I'm telling you why. I'm telling you where this anger come from. You see what I'm saying? If police don't brutalize people in this neighborhood, we don't got to get with the police. But if we get video sent to us of that, we going to come yelling and screaming and ready to fight.
Guess what? You got to write the bullshit.
It's not funny. That's why you're a pig. See, police officers, hold on, police officers that serve the community, they cool, but when police officers laugh at people having seizures because they slammed them on the ground, that's a pig, right? When police punching you is not part of their policy. That's a pig, right? The police officer says I would dignify everyone I encounter during the commission of my shift. If they're not dignifying everybody they come encounter with, that's a pig. It says I would treat everybody with courtesy and respect. If they hop out talking like this, bald-headed bully, that's a pig. You understand what I'm saying? That man is black in the black community being a pig, right? I want y'all to know the difference. I also want you to know that you do not have to be scared of them. See what I'm saying? You don't. You don't got to be scared of them. You understand? I will get into it with them and die before I let them do anything to you, sister. You don't got to be scared of them. And more black men in this community need to get their I got my record expunged. I got a gun license right here. More black people need to get their record expunged, and they need to get legally armed so that they're not the only ones with the guns. So that the punching and the slamming and the putting the foot on the head, all that shit stops. Because all three of those things happen in that camera, and they're not going to happen while I'm here.
I got you. What's your name, sir?
My name is Paul Birdsong. I'm the chairman of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. What's yours?
Sorry, but listen, we're here to be peaceful. We're just here to make sure nothing goes on.
That's what I'm here for.
We don't need no hostility.
There is hostility.
Listen.
If you don't want hostility, hold your comrades accountable.
Okay.
Every officer that's in that tape should be arrested.
I remove them, right?
What about the officers that slammed that man in there and laughed as he had a seizure?
Well, we can take care of that. We can take care of that.
Oh, we gonna take care of it. We already filed a lawsuit on every badge member in the video.
You can't make threats. Okay?
I didn't make a threat. I responded to one. He said it. I said, we're the Panther Party's here. We're not gonna let you beat up on anybody here. That's not a threat. That's us defending ourselves. We're the Black Panther Party for self-defense. He got out the car and said if I interfere with him doing his duty, it's gonna be a problem. I said your duty's not to punch nobody, right, or kick nobody, or laugh when anybody's having a seizure. So if you illegally put your hands on somebody, I'm gonna intervene. I don't care if it's a problem. I'm not just voicing my opinion. I'm telling you that the black people will not be the victims of the police in this community no more while we're here.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna recruit brothers around here. So when I leave, they're gonna continue not being the victims.
Okay.
Right, all right. You hold your comrades accountable. I make sure mine do the right thing too. Black power.
Black power.
There we have another instance of black people doing what the fuck we gotta do. So this happened recently in Philadelphia, I believe, where a Black Panther Party organization that's here approached the police because of the police officer doing some real heinous stuff to someone in the community. It makes me so happy to see black people in 2025. It really does. I mean, to some degree, it's like the bullshit is being addressed. We are G-checking everything. And these dudes were very unhostile. I mean, the dude yelling at the cops, he was going off. But Somebody need to check these motherfuckers, man. And it's the same thing that was going on back in the day when you had Huey P. Newton and them making the Black Panthers. And it was like, yo, the police, y'all out of line, man. The way y'all treat us is out of line. We can't even walk down the block anymore. We can't even go to the store without y'all being on some bullshit. And the conservatives would be like, "Oh man, we got to get these cops." And the cops are just they took the oath to protect and serve. Yeah, they also took the oath to do the right thing. And unfortunately, to protect and serve means fuck with black people because they just look like they're doing something wrong, right? And that's the part of the problem that y'all don't want to address. But these dudes right here, I love the way the boy handled it. I mean, I wish he wasn't snapping on the cops the way he was, but I would have liked for him to address it in a way, because he still came off with that hostile hood energy. But I do like the way he told them cops, look, it's just me, it's a bunch of y'all, I ain't scared, what's up? But at the same time, telling black people to get they records expunged and get their license to carry, hell yeah, I 100% agree. Get y'all straps and stay strapped up. I'm not saying I want black people to go to war, but on the off chance that the war comes to us like it usually does, you might want to have that piece ready. You might want to have two pieces ready. Because you're going to have to empty the clip. So as unfortunate as that is, as this as concerning as that is, y'all going to need to get it together. Now, from this instance, I believe the cops was really beating on somebody, and I think they slammed the boy on his head. And I think the dude ended up having a seizure or something. So I think the dude might have unfortunately either passed beyond this or he might still be okay. As far as I'm concerned, I haven't heard or read anything stating otherwise, but I've been looking around for that story. But to see the fact that they said the cop laughed at Bull when he was having the seizure, that's the part that upsets me. That's the part that really grind my gears when I heard that. Say they laughed at Bull when they gave him a seizure. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. That don't even sound right. That sound real fucked up. So they clowned him. So now we got to really do this thing where it's like, oh, how do we get black people to not be so angry at the white community? But it's like, no, man, look what y'all keep doing. But the unfortunate part about this video is those cops are black. Those are black cops through and through. And damn, I wish I had some Black Panthers one night a few years ago, because the cops will get out the car, ask you some dumbass questions, get in the car and leave. You in a bad situation. We need y'all here. Oh, we just can't do nothing about it, or this, that, and the third. And people are sick, man. People are sick of that shit. The black community being brutalized by the police, but then y'all expect us to. He said that shit perfectly. Y'all brutalize us, y'all profile us, y'all mistreat us, y'all constantly looking for us to do something wrong. But then y'all want us to respect you and trust you and like your ass. I don't understand how people think that there's white people do this shit to a degree and have been doing this to a degree. The police do it and they still do it. And people in your own family be like, yo, why you don't like me? Like, because you're a dickhead. You see what I'm saying? It's like people don't understand the damage that type of thing does. The type of like hostility that you build when you do shit like that to people for too long. And the bull said the black community will not be brutalized by the police no more. In this community, no more. He said he wanted to get the black men together. I haven't heard anything about a Black Panther party in Philly, but I'm not saying they don't exist. I want to see them. I want to meet them. This, that, and the third, because it's like somebody got to get this shit in order. He said we want to get the drugs and stuff out of the community too. Well, shit, y'all better start policing your own. Because at the end of the day, that's the only way you're going to do it. Y'all going to have to be willing to go to war with the niggas that's blowing the communities up. Y'all got to force them up out of there in a way where you might not have to unalive them. But if push come to shove, y'all might have to beat these niggas down and probably still end up either getting them arrested Because even if you beat them down and take their weapons from them, they'll just come back with more and find you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all might want to band together to get that done. Now, what I could say, if y'all can get the community together with the police and work on it that way, then y'all might have a fighting chance in that regard. You see what I'm saying? So let's take that and go there. But it's good to see, man. I like the fact that there's a Black Panther Party. I believe Fred Hampton's son is the head of the Neo Black Panther Party. Now that I think about it, but not here in Philly. I think he's down south somewhere. I think so, but don't quote me on that. So it's good to see Black people in 2025. If it ain't having to defend ourselves against some white people, it's kicking them off our goddamn campuses. If it's about checking them on fucking TikTok for running their mouths too much. Like, I love seeing Black people G-check all of this shit. We are G-checking everything. Indians, Asians, Hispanics, white, whoever got an issue with us, what's up? The African American community is done with the bullshit. We're done with the being the butt of y'all mouths and jokes, and we ain't this and we ain't that, and y'all don't even understand where we came from and what we deal with. This video was a beautiful example of what other races of people don't understand. Black people have to go through on a regular basis just for our skin complexion, and the cops don't even have to be white to do that to us. It could be some happy-go-lucky black cop who want to show out for the white cop, just like Ice Cube said. Or it could just be a group of black cops that just hated their community growing up and decided this time it's go time. It's go time. But either way, I want to thank that dude for doing what he did. I want to thank the black community for this, man. This year is a different year. We are not those niggas of yesteryear. That is something. Damn, that is something to be admired. We should be inspired. We should be happy. And let's just keep going forward with that because this shit is getting out of control with this open disdain for African Americans. And we don't even give a fuck that y'all are here. For real, for real. We tend to do our own thing. But to see this brother standing up and trying to protect the community is great. That dude's clearly a leader. He got them other Black Panthers to move away from the situation so they wouldn't feel like it was about to be a war. It was just him standing his ground, standing 10 toes on the cops, letting them know that their bullshit is intolerable. Is untolerated. That whole punching them, stomping them on the head, and slamming them and laughing at them after you slammed them, and this, it's over with. So black people G-checking everything is the way it gotta go. That's the way it's gotta go. That's the Black Intellectual. Y'all been here with me. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Like and subscribe.